and we're going to try and get out to Gregory's. Gregory's, eh?
Yeah, hot.
Phew, secret squirrel. Well, we're talking about it, so it's not that secret. This place is absolutely amazing. Good morning. Woke up this morning. A little bit of blue sky around today, which is good. A little bit of sunshine coming through. What a magical little spot to wake up to, right on the creek here. We've got the fire roaring again this morning. We're going to get a bit of bacon and eggs on the go. Geez, I'll tell you what, we left you last night after enjoying a few pizzas. There was a few arguments over whose pizza was better. We couldn't actually really decide. Let us know in the comments, are you a ham, pineapple, pepperoni man or a supreme man? And we'll have to pick a winner off how many votes you get. So
Look, true.
We'll see how we go.
They were both perfect, but
yeah, mine was better. So let's get a bit of grub on the go this morning, and then where are we headed?
we're heading to Panna Gorge.
Panna Gorge. Well, mate, a bit of a late start this morning, eh?
Yeah, a little bit. I had a few too many last night, I think, but it was all worth it.
Yeah, not wrong. It's good to have a little bit of a slow one every now and again. This is such an epic little drive through this little riverbed here.
Yeah, twisting and turning all through these paper barks is just something else. You just really wouldn't expect this in the Pilbara. Just water everywhere, paper barks, big trees. It's just beautiful.
Nah, spot on. Well, we'll wind our way out of here, and then we're on the road. Next spot, here we come.
What an epic little night that was. We had a few too many last night. Packed it to bed a bit too late, but yeah, late to rise today. We haven't got too far to go to the next spot, and yeah, it's just going to be a cracker. Should be some water crossings, some old abandoned ruins. It's going to be something else, so stay tuned.
Well, pretty safe to say this is definitely a local knowledge only swimming hole, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. The track coming in here is pretty hectic, so I don't think
People will be noticing that too easy.
No, look, normally we always go places that people can get to. This one, not so much. This one's definitely local knowledge only, so unfortunately, they're probably going to have to just take our word for how good this spot might be.
yeah, we'll probably have to keep this one a bit secret, but it should be worth it when we get there.
Looking forward to seeing it, mate. Well, it's absolutely stunning driving along through here. You got these vibrant red colours, beautiful little mountains in the background here, and then because of the amount of rain that they had not so long ago, all the flowers are out, these beautiful purple wildflowers. Absolutely stunning. If you've never been up north and seen that red dirt through the centre or the top of WA, Northern Territory, even up Queensland, get your ass up here. We just pulled up, middle of nowhere, let me tell you, proper middle of nowhere. And this is an old station house from back in the day. Looking on the old HEMA here, Deepdale. So, could be Deepdale Station. They got the old Hills hoist out the back. Gee, she can't be that old if they got the hills out there. That might have been a late addition. Have a look at it. Just they just let it go. I'm not sure what the poles all around the outside. I'd say, actually, yeah, that would have been a bit of a veranda coming off the side here at one point. They had running water out here, so they must have a water tank somewhere. The pipes running everywhere. A bit of irrigation. So it's not that old. This isn't like ages old. Oh, the Hills hoist. Look at that. The only thing that stood the test of time.
Got a bit of water here.
So we just pulled up to a nice, quite long crossing actually. Very long crossing. Depth wise, I suppose we better have a little bit of a look. Oh, it's soft. Not too deep, but by the looks of it, just very soft.
Yes, very soft.
Hopefully it's not.
Not as soft as last
very
night.
Soft. Yeah, hopefully not as soft as last night. Depth is no issue. Just going to be a matter of how soft. Here we go, water crossing time. Bit of fun. Well, we're just cruising along this riverbed now, and basically we're trying to find a campsite. So I'm just going to drive along until we find something beautiful. We had a quick look on the drone.
Little track going in the trees right there.
It looks like there might be a beautiful little spot up ahead, so let's see if we can find it, eh? Just seen this little track that darted through a little creek crossing, and it's pulled out to this absolutely gorgeous little campground. Have a look at this, would ya? Massive, massive big paper barks. All nice and shaded. There's a perfect little fire pit here. Rope swing. The water might be a touch low for the rope swing, and have a look at the backdrop. You're joking.
This is it.
This is pretty beautiful, let's be honest.
We'll probably spend all day searching for something to beat this.
Wow. Look at the caves up there too. Oh, that's deep there.
Yeah. That is the honey hole.
Wow. And clear too. No bloody moss, a little running, little bit of rapids up there. You just jump off the paper bark and this is us. All right, let me show you around camp. We put the old mats out this time. A little bit comfy underfoot with the rocks. Sup board's getting blown up. How good.
We're gonna feed the fish.
Little hammock out the front here. Well, it's that time of the afternoon. The sun's just dropped behind this beautiful gorge in front of us. Got a roaring little fire going here, all in the rocks. We went and cut up a little bit of timber, made a nice little secondary section out here for the camp oven. So we'll get some hot coals going, get these ribs going, and we'll sit them in there for a few hours. I think we'll try and really slow cook these. What a cracking little afternoon. Very laid back, very, very chilled. How good. All right, here we go. If you haven't noticed, we've been well and truly inspired after my last little trip when I caught up with Harry from Fire to Fork. This whole camping trip, all we've done is cook over the fire. So, got the Hillbilly camper here, Australian owned. It's a sprung steel camper. So nice and light for when you're traveling. Look, my big old cast iron one was a little bit heavy, so I've gone to a sprung steel. Definitely a fan of the Hillbilly. You can cook on the lid. Got a little riser, you get a few bits and pieces with it. But I thought I'd throw this man a little bit of love. Harry from Fire to Fork, good mate of mine, he's brought out a new book. Basically, it's just all recipes to do with cooking on, around, and in the fire. It's absolutely awesome. So this weekend, we were gonna have a crack at a couple. We've pretty much done our own thing, but for this one, we are gonna follow Harry's instructions. So it is as simple as opening up the page wherever this recipe is. He lists all the ingredients that you need. So we just went to the shops, got all the ingredients, and then we basically follow this. Don't worry, we're not a cooking show. I'll leave that to Harry, but we are gonna have a crack at one of his recipes. Should be a bit of fun. Beef ribs, it's gonna be bloody delicious. We're gonna slow cook the hell out of it. I'm pretty excited, so let's get stuck in. Pretty safe to say we've gone off book a little bit, mainly because I read it wrong. But we got the juices and the sauces flowing here. The ribs are in. We're gonna chuck it on the hot coals and we're gonna kick back and let it do its thing.
Smells good.
Smells good. Smells good. Can't go wrong here. Well, we've had this on slow heat for 3 hours now, and we're into it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've just pulled it off, let it sit for a second. Oh, stop it. Well, there we go. What was the name of this one? Camp oven,
beef.
Bush ribs,
Yep. I
think. We were going to do veggies, but we didn't. So we're having ribs for dinner. We're gonna have these, we're gonna sit back by that fire and we're gonna enjoy the cold beverage, and that's it. Oh, not bad, Harry.
Oh, that's really good.
I don't know if our recipe was 100% right, but it was pretty close.
We got so close.
All right, we're taking this to the fire.
Job done.
We'll see you in the morning. Well done.
Cheers.
Just woken up this morning, looking out of the rooftop tent. What an absolutely picturesque little place to wake up. Looking out, there's this beautiful red reflection on the creek here from the cliffs in the background. Sun's just creeping through. The camera just does not do this justice. I can't sort of capture it. I've tried with the drone and some photos, and you just can't quite take it all in sort of one little shot, but this place is absolutely amazing. The wind's dropped off. There is literally not a cloud in the sky today. This is what we're talking about. This is how the Pilbara should be. Bright blue skies, absolutely stunning. Let's go for a little morning sup ride. Take you for a run down the river. I didn't really think this through. Not sure how I'm gonna paddle with one hand, but we'll give it a crack. Well, I tell you what, just cruising down here this morning, peaceful as anything. The backdrop is just absolutely insane. The water is crystal clear, so you can see the bottom. Birds are chirping. Wow. Well, I'm gonna keep cruising up this river, see what else I can find, and then head back. Time for a bit of breakfast, I think. What a peaceful way to start the day. Bit of breakfast juice, and we've given the bacon and eggs a rest for today. ham cheese, croissants. Not bad.
Beautiful, eh?
Not bad at all. It's going to be a little bit tough to leave this place, mate.
I know. I actually don't want to leave.
Where are we going today?
We're going to go up the old Panawanaka Mill Stream Road, which could be heavily corrugated because it's a bit of an old track.
Yeah.
So hopefully see some rivers and water crossings on the way and head into another little secret spot that we probably can't mention.
The upside and downside to local knowledge. But look, that's what it's all about. You've got to get out here and find it for yourselves. So we're going to have a feed, pack up this absolutely beautiful camp, and we'll hit the road. Perfect depth swimming hole too. Well, that was an absolutely great decision. Mind-blowing to see, cruising along out here, whole entire mountains just turned into absolute rubble. The big mines out here, they're mining for iron ore. So they come through, chew up the mountain, take the iron ore, process it, and then spit back out like basically big piles of spoil. And it's crazy to see it firsthand, just mountain ranges of spoil. It's absolutely insane, to be honest. So instead of this beautiful landscape that's out here, you're left with just these huge mountains and mountains of rubble. Now, I guess it's a little bit of a catch-22 because if the mines weren't out here, these roads, I don't know if most of these roads would even be here. So you might not even have access out to see some of these beautiful gorges that are spread throughout all these mines out here. So I don't know, I sort of hate the fact that these beautiful mountains are just getting torn up, spit out, and then all the iron ore, from what I know, very little that I know about this whole process, to be honest with you, is that it all gets sent offshore, so it's all exported. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the big mining out here. There's a lot of people who probably know a lot more about it than me. I can obviously see it creates a lot of jobs for Australians. There's whole towns out here that are just purely mining camps. So, I mean, a lot of families get fed off the back of it. So, I'm sure there's good and bad to everything, but I just hope that some of these beautiful spots that the mines keep open and let people have access to some of these magnificent little spots scattered throughout the Pilbara here. We're making our way from Panawanaka to Millstream. The road's absolutely beautiful, which is great. There's nothing worse than long corrugated roads, but this road's beautiful. I think it's the Hamersley Ranges in the background, in the foreground here, that look absolutely stunning. Picturesque as always. We're going to pull in, maybe have lunch at the homestead, and then we're going to make our way out to Gregory's Gorge, I believe. So let's see how we go. Oh, we've just pulled up around the Millstream. What's the name of this one?
Deep Reach. Yeah.
Deep Reach. So last time I was here when I did that real quick little trip through Python Pools, down in here and then down to Karajini. Yeah, that's the one. We'll get there. So it was pretty brief and quick. So I think I skipped this one. So we're gonna have a feed here and then yeah, we'll go check it out. Too many people for our liking.
Yeah, definitely.
So we didn't have a swim. There was kids and people everywhere. But a nice little spot to bring maybe a canoe down and go for a canoe would be absolutely beautiful. But we're going to get out of here and we're going to try and get out to Gregory's. Gregory's, eh?
Yeah, secret spot.
Phew, secret squirrel. Well, we're talking about it, so it's not that secret. We've just taken a turn off the main road here. Now we've just come onto country, so traditional owners country. So you do have to make a phone call to a ranger. You need to do that before you get out here because there is no phone reception whatsoever. So we made a call because we knew we were coming out. But make sure you do that. I would say the name of the traditional owners, but I'll probably bugger it up. So I'm just going to leave that alone. But very cool that we're allowed out here. Obviously, whenever you're on traditional land, do the right thing. Stay on the paths, follow any signs, and obviously the basics. Take all your rubbish and whatnot with you, and just respect the land. So, how good? Let's go.
Hey, do you like my handcuffs? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day.
Crack into Gregory's. It's got a few dry creek beds you got to sneak through. Real rocky, bouldery country. Nice and slow going. There's been a couple of washed out sections, a little bit more technical, a little bit of fun, slow going, but that's all right. All the good spots, they make you work for it, eh? That's the way we like it.
Hey, do you like my handcuffs, darling? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day. She said, tell me what you're in for. You know that I'm a prisoner of your love. And even if I had wings, I'd never even try to fly from your love.
That creek system running all the way through here is huge. There's these beautiful pandanus everywhere. This place is just alive. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I was not expecting this whatsoever. This area was actually discovered by a bloke called Gregory. He also discovered Millstream, hence why this is called Gregory's Gorge out here. And the reason he called it Millstream is because, oh, if I don't fall over, basically I think this is like a natural spring that comes out of the ground and it runs all year round. So we called it Millstream because there's enough water currently always running through to run a mill. So there you go, Millstream. Absolutely gorgeous, and a fair bit of water pumping through here as well.
Hey, do you like my handcuffs, darling? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day. She said, tell me what you're in for. You know that I'm a prisoner of your love. And even if I had wings, I'd never even try to fly from your love. Don't you know I'm a prisoner? Don't you know I'm a prisoner? Don't you know I'm a prisoner?
Well, mate, we missed out on the #1 pick. To be honest, there's only 2 campsites here, really.
Yeah, I know, the 2 crackers. Like, I've always got that really primo spot every time, and I thought, you know, this time I've had a good lucky run and I'll get it again, but school holidays.
I think we might have to just find somewhere to pull up.
Yeah, I think we definitely have to. I'm holding on to a bit of faith we might find some other gem that we just haven't seen yet. So I don't want to call it too soon.
Alright, let's have a look.
Well, I'll tell you what, we didn't get the spot we wanted. There's only one spot here at Gregory's, really.
Two.
There's maybe two.
Yeah,
the second one's okay, but the primo one is right at the very end. Don't bother coming here during school holidays.
No.
Probably don't come here on a weekend.
Early weekend, yeah.
Early weekend. Get here Friday morning if you're gonna. So we thought school holidays had finished, but they got a week to go. So it's got a rope swing. It's got a little stream running through. It's got the backdrop. It's got a beautiful big open source of water. It's primo.
Actually devastated.
We'll give you a look at our secondary spot. It's not bad. So we're gonna have the little setup here and look straight out onto that. You can't complain, even though we are complaining. Look at this. Look at that. The sun's just going down in the background. I tell you what, it's not too bloody shabby. It's not too bad at all. We're just sooking. So we got to go get some firewood now. There's an old fire pit that's been just here. So we're going to have a fire right here overlooking the water. Put a couple of chairs on. This will be hot. Maybe a tin. Maybe a tin. We deserve a tin. Good morning. Woken up in absolute paradise this morning. Time for a little cup of joe to kickstart the morning.
Yeah, much needed.
And look, there is not a cloud in the sky, just a lot of smoke in my face. But I reckon we might go for a little bit of a swim. Oh, there's a couple of black swans just landed in here. Might go for a quick swim for a wake up, and
Definitely.
then we're going to get out of here and go see if we can't find this lookout. I reckon we might just get a little bit of bacon on the go over this fire, and we're out of here. But how's this for a morning? All right, while we're on the way to this lookout, let's have a little bit of fun. All you got to do, leave a comment below. Tell me what your favourite swimming hole was. I'll pick a random winner. We'll give away a $200 voucher so you can grab yourself some Explore Life gear online. A little bit of fun. Keeping myself amused. It's actually a little bit of a hike out to this lookout, but I've been told it's worth it. Let's hope so.
Now my heart is a house of cards. They had those shaky hands, they let me fall apart. And I know it shows, yeah. You keep me on my toes.
All right, well, how's this for a bloody epic little spot to finish it up? Unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this epic little episode, cruising around the Pilbara, finding some of those secret little spots that you may not have seen before. Shout out to Wade. I wouldn't have found these little gems without him. Don't tell anyone where these spots are, guys. I'll get in trouble. But look, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you want to grab any Explore merch, jump on the shop. Link is in the description. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button. Shout out to all of our subscribers. We really do appreciate it. Till next time, guys, make sure you get out and enjoy the Explore Life.